Hey everybody, how you guys doing? It is 3:46 Central Time here in San Antonio. Guys, it's not that hot. The weather is kind of nice and it's been cool, which has been great for my plants. Haven't been live again, very inconsistent with this. But when you get on here, whether you're watching this now or later, make sure you put into the comments where you're checking in from. Um, Let me know where you're coming from, and definitely communicate with me, and I'll respond back to messages as I see them. So the reason why I'm coming on here live today is because I wanted to talk about freedom and financial stability, because I'm all about helping people find ways to earn extra income, because the way the world is right now, we're kind of stuck. All over social media, you guys can see that people are talking about not having enough money for this, not having enough money for that, or having to forego things in life because they're not bringing enough income. And people want to run and get second jobs. Now, I'm not a fan of a second job at all, because that means having to have a second boss with more coworkers and less time with your families, or even with just yourself if you're by yourself. One of the things I do like about this business opportunity that I am in, it does give me the freedom to live the life that I want to. Over time, a lot of things have happened within this business that I didn't realize was happening, because I was just going through the day-to-day motions of stuff. So I had a conversation with somebody, and we really sat down and really thought about and looked at all the things that I've been able to do because of being in this business. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have been in the travel industry over 20 plus years, and I've been with my current companies for about 9 years. It'll be 9 years in October. And since being in this business, I have been able to pay off my credit card. Now, for some of you guys, that's probably not a big deal, but for some other people, being able to keep your credit card bills not even just low, but paid on time is a big thing, because one, it does help your credit, right? Because we all know you need a good credit score, especially if you want to buy a house. You gotta get a FICO too. Don't worry about the FICO 8, FICO 2. And then it also has enabled me to help my sister when she's in need of anything, to go down to Houston and spoil her, take her grocery shopping, different things like that. Being able to help my mom with different things, my other sister, just even if it's just being able to send them little trinkets and stuff like that off of Amazon. My middle sister calls me the gift giver, because I'm quick to send a gift, very quick to send a gift. If you tell me what you want, I'm probably going to send it to you, right? And I don't always like to wait until birthdays and holidays, especially if they keep their wish list up. So, guys, if you're watching this, please update your wish list for me. Thank you. I've also been able to move. This job has not this job, but this business has helped me move from the East Coast down to Texas, and it's also helped me move to my next level where I'm going. It's just little things. So having the freedom to do things like that is really great. When most people think about freedom when it comes to this business, like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job. Guys, not everybody wants to quit their job. A majority of our top leaders kept their jobs for a very long time because they wanted to make sure that they had that financial stability. And right now, I think that's my big freedom flex, is to help people find that financial stability that they need. And plus, with this business having a legacy, now for those of you who don't understand what that means, right? So most places, like I spoke to a gentleman and he said, he has three little gorgeous granddaughters, and we talked about a legacy. And he says, oh, well, I have a trust that my insurance company is going to pay into. I said, you know what? That's great that you have that, but that is going to be very limited. Those funds are going to be limited. So whatever amount is in there, that's it. But with this legacy business, you'll have the ability to keep growing it, because when it is your time to go, whatever money you're making in this business is going to go to them, and it's going to continue to grow as your business continues to grow. For a lot of us, we have to start really thinking about generational wealth, that it is for us. It's not just for them. But we also got to understand that we have to take that chance on ourselves. We have to stop listening to what everybody else says. Make the choice yourself. You are free to choose and make your own decisions based off of what you believe that you're going to do, right? Now, it's a lot of things, but when it comes to freedom, what do you consider freedom to you? Like, what does that word mean to you? For those of you that are in the business and watching this, comment below wherever you're watching this at, and let us know how this business and these opportunities have freed you. It has given so many people, my clients, the ability to travel the world and to see different things and to experience different things. It has given many people on my team the opportunity to do things for themselves, to do things for their family they never thought that they would be able to do. I love when my team tells me different things about how they were able to do X, Y, and Z, and it was because of this business. We have somebody who was actually used this business to fund them buying their house. Like they saved up for years being in this business, and they just bought an amazing house in New York, and I can't wait to visit, right? And I'm on my way to do the same thing. Some people always try to say, the freedom is do what you want, when you want, how you want. But I mean, you got to have the money. I want to have, okay, so let me tell you what my big flex is going to be. When I can go shopping and not check a bank account, when I can go into a store to get what I want, when I want, and not have to worry about what's in the account, when the next check is coming. I want to have my bank account so flushed that on the first of the month, my mortgage is paid, my car notes paid, all my utilities is paid, my cell phone is paid, and any other subscriptions I have, everything is paid with money left over. So when I get to my second paycheck with my job, that's play money. Because you know me, I reinvest my money back. So when I get paid with the business, I reinvest it. It might be in books, it might be in some apps and marketing tools and, Audible, because, I listen to my books a lot more, so I may reinvest it back in. But I like the fact that I have all this extra money just sitting there. There's nothing like checking your business account and realizing you have a whole lot of money in there because you haven't been paying attention and it's just been building. So people say that they want the freedom to do what they want, when they want, and how they want. But guys, money is what fuels that. That's what fuels it. So some of the things that people say, I'm just going to knock some myths out real quick. People say, oh, well, I don't want to build a team. That's great. You don't have to. But if you want access to a legacy business and residual income, you need to help other people. I'm helping you the same way you're going to want to help other people. And it's not one of those things where, you have to go out there and like recruit. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't recruit when I first started. I told them, leave me alone. I said, I need to book trips. I got trips, leave me alone. But guess what? People saw what I was doing and how much fun I was having, and they wanted to have fun with me. They wanted to make the extra income with me. They wanted those home-based business benefits that come along with it. You don't believe me? Google it. Google it and see what the IRS says about having a home-based business. But I'm not going to stay on here long. I have to go cook dinner in a minute. I got to do some meal prep for the week. I forgot to cook a few things. But yeah, that's what freedom means to me. And my thing is I want to free more of my people. Yeah, that's about it. I just want to free more of my people. I want to change our lives, but you got to let me do it. You got to let me show you what is available. Now, if you're watching this now, today, on Tuesday, and it's not 7 o'clock Central Time, shoot me a message because we're going to have an amazing event tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. And if you missed it, send me a message, DM me, send me a message, a comment, wherever you're watching this, and let me know you want some information. And just make sure that, when you do send me a message, let me know where you're from, where you're at, and what has you interested in possibly learning how to earn 7 to 8 streams of income and create a legacy for your family. Other than that, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. And